But
Hey, over here.
what's your name?
Samantha Price.
All right, Ms. Price, let me go over your rights with you. You have the right to remain silent. That means no one can force you to make a statement about the details of your case. If you make any voluntary statements, they can be used against you in court. You have a right to an attorney. Should you not be able to afford one, I can appoint one to assist you. You have a right to a hearing. At this hearing, you can present evidence and testimony and question anything the government presents against you. Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
Okay. The state of Tennessee has charged you with a DUI, second offense. It's an A misdemeanor if convicted. Possession of drug paraphernalia, which is an A misdemeanor if convicted. Violation of motor vehicle ignition. It's an A misdemeanor if convicted. Financial responsibility, a Class C misdemeanor if convicted. And a simple possession, a Class A misdemeanor if convicted. Do you have any questions about those charges?
What if there's insurance on the car?
Let's see. What's it? The financial responsibility that claims that you cannot present evidence of insurance or the financial ability to pay.
Oh, okay. So it'll probably get dropped on your.
If you subsequently do have insurance, you can talk to your attorney about that, and they can address that in court.
Yes, sir.
Any questions about the other charges?
Simple possession, a DUI, second, interlock device. No, not really. No questions that we could take care of right here.
Okay, all right.
So.
That's good.
Yes.
Let me get you sworn in. You requested an attorney today. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the information on the affidavit you filled out and signed here is true and correct?
Yes, sir. Swear.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you work anywhere?
I do work at McDonald's.
How much do you make a week?
Probably about $350 a week.
Okay.
Possibly, if that.
Okay. How long have you worked there?
For a couple weeks.
Okay.
So I haven't got paid or anything yet, but that's how much it's going to add up with the hours that I've worked.
Okay.
So.
And do you own any property such as a house, car, land, pickup truck, motorcycle?
No, sir.
And do you receive any disability, SSI, anything supplemental income for any reason?
No.
Okay. Find you qualify for an attorney. I'm going to appoint the public defender to your case. I'm going to assess a $50 administrative fee for the appointment, payable in 14 days to the General Sessions Court clerk.
Okay.
I'll set your court date for on February 2nd because the first DUI court is closed. So your court date will be this Thursday, coming up in DUI court. Do you have any questions about the court date or the attorney?
No. Am I getting a bond?
Yes, I'm about to give you a bond. I just want to make sure you understand those two before we go on.
Okay. Yes, sir. Sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
just a little scared. I'm nervous.
That's okay. Some magistrates lump it all together at the end. I'd rather just make sure we got it right now.
Yes, sir.
All right. For the, do you have any family that live here in Knoxville?
I do have family that lives in Knoxville.
Okay, and you live here also?
Yes, out in Powell.
Okay, and how long have you lived here?
All my life.
Okay.
Pretty much at the same residence, the address, since I was 3.
Okay.
So I can move down a couple of years, but I'm back now.
All right, I'm going to set the bond on your simple possession at $200. Your possession of drug paraphernalia at $200. The financial responsibility, I will ROR that, meaning you don't have to place a bond on that one.
Yes, sir.
The violation of motor vehicle ignition lock device would be $1,000. And the DUI second offense would be $1,500. Do you have any questions about those bonds?
The $200 bonds, is that 80% or 10% with the bondsman?
Yes, all of them will be 10% with the bail bondsman, which would be about $290 plus the bail bondsman fee. If you
So
go
how
that
much
way.
will it be?
About $290 if you go
Okay.
through. Now, if you do make bond, you'll have conditions on the second offense DUI. Do not drink alcohol or take any drugs unless prescribed lawfully.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and mark you shall only drive vehicles that have the interlock device, but I'm also going to mark you to drive no vehicles since you're supposed to have the interlock device already.
Can I tell you something on that?
Um,
I've looked up, I've had the interlock device. It's been 2 years ago. I've already completed that. I looked it up online to get my license with my social security number. All I have to do is get SR22 insurance.
okay.
And I already had the interlock. It's not requiring me to get an interlock right now. I've looked it up. I have the paperwork at my house. So whenever I was, or if I wasn't, or was not driving, the interlock, I don't know why it's saying that because I've already had an interlock. And it's not telling me to get that, to get my license back because it's been so long ago. Already had it. I looked it up on the website with my social security number and it's just saying pay my $1,200 fine, pay my $153 reinstatement fee and my SR22 insurance.
Okay. Make sure to tell your attorney all that information, and he or she can look into it. But for this one, I am going to require you to have an interlock device
That's fine.
because the statute did change in July that whenever there's an accident with an alcohol involved, an interlock device is required.
July of what year?
Last year, 2022.
Okay, yeah, my DUI was in 2019 and I already completed an interlock for the charge.
For any new charge now, since alcohol is involved in an accident did occur, alleged, you'll have an interlock device until relieved by the next court.
It's fine. I just don't know why I'm being charged with a motor vehicle violation of the interlock. I've already
I was
completed that.
not here when they approved that warrant, so I was not able to look at the facts presented. But you can speak to your attorney about the information you have concerning that charge. And
We
he or
can't
she,
lower the bond any?
I cannot at this point, but you can when you go to
Okay.
court at the next time. Also, you're not to violate any local, state, or federal law. And if you
Yes,
have to change your mailing address, you need to contact the General Sessions Court clerk and give them your new address. Do you understand those conditions?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
So my court's on the 2nd, unless I can bond out by
Yes.
then. Okay, thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Next.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Hal.
All right, Ms. Hauk, you have one warrant here. It's a identity theft. It's a Class D felony if convicted. You've been pre-trialed on it, but you do have a hold for Blount County and juvenile contempt hold. Do you have any questions about the charge?
Nope.
Okay, let me go over your rights with you. You have the right to remain silent. No one can force you to make a statement about this case. If you make any voluntary statements, they can be used against you in court. You have a right to an attorney should you not be able to afford one. I can appoint one to assist you, and you have a right to a hearing on this case where you can present evidence, testimony, and question anything the government presents against you. Do you understand those rights?
Yeah.
All right. You've requested an attorney today, so let me get you sworn in. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the information on this affidavit concerning your assets and income is true and correct?
Yes.
All right, do you work anywhere?
No.
When's the last time you worked?
It's been like 2 years ago. Before COVID, when COVID come, I quit work.
Okay. Do you receive any
Did windows
alimony?
and sun.
Okay. Do you receive any alimony, disability, workers' comp, or any kind of money?
No.
Okay. And do you have any property such as a house, car, land, pickup truck, anything like that?
No.
All right, I do find you qualify for an attorney. I'm going to appoint the public defender to your case. Looks like your last attorney is no longer with us. I don't know if you remember the person, Brandon Davis.
Yeah.
He's deceased, it looks like, in my computer. So,
Yeah, he was deceased when my case was supposed to be dismissed.
all right. Well, we'll give you the public defender, and the deputy will give you the phone number after this. I'm going to waive the fee for the appointment. And I'll set your court date on 2/1 in felony court, OTR, so you can talk to your attorney about what to do with this case and get your 2 holds resolved. Do you have any questions for me?
That'll be it.
All right. Have a good day.
Did you say on the 1st?
Yes, the first.
When's that?
Wednesday. 2 days.
What is today? Monday?
Yeah, it'll be Monday.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. What's your name?
Trinity Campbell.
Okay. Ms. Campbell, let me go over your rights with you. You have the right to remain silent. No one can force you to make a statement about your case. If you make any voluntary statements, they can be used against you in court. You have a right to an attorney should you not be able to afford one. I can appoint one to assist you. And you have a right to a hearing. At this hearing, you can present evidence and testimony from any witnesses and question anything the government presents against you. Do you have any questions about those rights? No? Okay. You've been charged with an aggravated burglary of a habitation. It's a Class C felony. Do you have any questions about that charge? No questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just got to speak up. I cannot hear
Sorry.
sometimes with that mic. No, that's okay. All right, you've requested an attorney, so let me get you sworn in. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the information on this affidavit concerning your assets and income you filled out and signed down here is true and correct to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Do you work anywhere?
No.
When's the last time you worked?
This summer?
Okay. Do you receive any disability, alimony, workers' comp, unemployment?
No.
And do you own any property such as a car, house, motorcycle, land, anything like that?
I own a camper.
A camper? What do you think the value of the camper is?
I don't know.
Do you know the year of the camper?
71 fan.
Okay.
I live in it.
Okay. Based on your statements, I find you qualify for an attorney. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. I want to waive the fee for the appointment. I'll set your court date on 2/1. That's on Wednesday in felony court. If you don't make bond, you'll go to court that day. If you do make bond, you can request a reduction. Sorry, if you do make bond, you'll get a new court date. But if you don't make bond, you can request a reduction when you go to court that day. Do you have any questions about that process?
No.
Okay. We'll set the bond on this one at $3,500. Be $350 if you go through a bail bondsman and their fee. Do you have any questions about the bond?
No.
Okay. If you do make bond, you'll have a hold out of Robertson County. Check that. For
What is Robertson County?
I'm looking it up now. One moment. It's
Sorry.
no, it's okay. It's for dangerous drugs. Is whatever charge they have in that county. I don't have that document before me, but that's all the information I have. Is we are holding you for that county for dangerous drug charge. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. Let's see.
That's
All right.
go to the
I
slide.
think you're good then. Have a good luck in your case.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else?
No, that's it.
All right. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.